Okay, let's see if, yes, you guys can definitely. Okay, good. Hey guys, happy Saturday. So I'm never here on a Saturday because you guys know I go to church on Saturdays, but I am home today and my client kind of just shamed me a little bit because she came all ready and I wasn't ready. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to do a piggyback live today. You guys are actually in luck because I'm going to do a back-to-back live. So let me tell you what I'm doing. Number one, we're going to talk about how to leverage live events. I know a lot of people go to events, networking events especially, and sometimes you feel like it's not as profitable for you because it seems like everyone is there to hand out business cards and all that good stuff. So we're going to talk about how to leverage events. And then I'm going to come back again because I didn't plan on talking about that today but Demicia's live was so good. I'm actually going to leave that in the comments for you guys right now. Before we do that, let me give you guys the link. So when you're finished here, I want you guys to go in the comments and watch Demicia's live stream. She talked about 12 reasons why you should be attending events. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a corporate professional, if you're a coach, a consultant, okay? 12 reasons why you should be attending events. What I'm going to talk to you about today is how to make money from events, how to leverage those events. So I'm going to piggyback off of what she talked about. And then when I come back, I'm going to do my original live stream, which was sales. So we're talking about sales today. I'm going to be giving you guys 3 really deep, high level tips that's going to help you close more sales. Okay. And I'm talking about having conversations, sales conversations. Okay. All right. So let's start with that. If you're watching this anywhere other than the Business Law for Coaches, welcome. My name is Nyala Phillip. I'm a marketing and income strategist for coaches. If you're not in my Facebook group, definitely come and join. It's a community specifically for service professionals who are looking to grow their business, okay? So that's the first thing. And now let's get into events, how to leverage events, all right? I believe that all events are profitable, even the networking events where you go and you're only giving, business cards, or you're doing roundtables where you're meeting people. I believe even those events are profitable. The problem is in our industry, especially when we're talking about, online marketers, online entrepreneurs who are connecting offline. I believe what happens is that a lot of people don't know how to leverage those relationships and how to leverage those connections and those people who they meet, right? Either they don't know how to, or they go about it the wrong way. So that's the reason why I think it's really important for us to talk about this, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is what to do before you go to an event. Many of you know that my event is coming up, Market Your Message Live. There are big events that happen every year in our industry. There are smaller events that you should be attending, but there are some things that you're going to want to do before you go to an event to prepare yourself for an event, okay? So the first thing is figure out who's going to the event. So by you keeping a track of the event promotion and marketing, you'll be able to see different speakers that are going to these events, that are going to be speaking, teachers who are going to be doing workshops, guests who are going to be attending the event. You can search the event hashtag and see people who are talking about the event, and start making a list or making a mental note. Me, I'm a list person. So start making a list of the people who you know are going to this event. That's number one. And then from that list, and I hope you guys are taking notes, as you can see, I'm talking very quickly. From that list, you want to decide who are the key influencers you want to connect with, okay? Again, I'm piggybacking off of what Demicia did. So I'm not here to convince you to go to events. She did that already. You need to be at events. I'm here to tell you how to leverage these events, how to make money from these events, how to create opportunities for your business from these events. Get it? All right. So you want to make that list. 2, from that list, pick the influencers who you want to meet. 3, start engaging on those influencers' social media. This is real strategies, okay, guys? Real things, action, steps, action that you can take. So start engaging on their social media. Engaging means likes, comments, shares, joining the conversation, start engaging. Okay, so what did I say? One, make the list. Two, from that list, choose who you want to meet, who you want to really connect with at this event. Three, start engaging with their social media. Okay, start engaging with their content. And if you want to be real serious about it, because I'm telling you, this is, what I'm sharing with you right now is exactly what I did to level up in my business a few years ago. And I'm actually going to share some stories with you. Exactly what I did, okay? So if you want to take this really serious, and if you're really serious about executing and elevating in your business, then go a step further and make a purchase. Okay, so if there are one of these influencers on your list who you learned from, you admire, you need to learn the content that they share, there's a program, a course, something that they're doing, join. Do the work, leave a testimonial. That is a sure way of getting influencers' attention. So when you get to that event and you meet them live, they know who you are. Okay, so I want you guys to just give me a 1 in the chat box if you guys understand what I'm saying, okay? So now let me just give you a story or an example of how this works. So a few years ago, I'm going to first talk to you about Dr. Finch because a lot of you know her. She's one of my accountability partners and she's been on this platform many times, social media expert, okay? And many years ago we met, I want to say 2015 or 16, we met online like most of us do. We meet online. And then in 2017, I spoke at an event where her and I were both chosen to run the VIP session for this event. So we were co-presenters for the VIP day. And I need you to understand this. When I first came, because remember, if you guys don't know me and you're new to my brand, I am an offline worker that came online, okay? So I did not start business in the online space. I had a brick and mortar business, and then I had to transition into growing an online business, right? So when I first came online, the first thing I did was research. And when I was researching just how to grow an online business, I found Dr. Finch. I found her website. She was a social media speaker then. And I fell in love with her teaching. She was a straight shooter. And I just admired her. So for many years, I was like a follower of the brand. So when I was invited to co-present with her, that was really exciting for me. But it was also a nerve-wracking step in my journey because now I was going to be on a platform with speakers and, coaches who were so much more well-known than me at that time. So here I am presenting at this event. While I was there, number one, I got to know her before the event. Then when we got to the event, here's my second tip for you. Lunch, dinner, or whatever type of event you're going to. I know with Market Your Message Live, we're providing lunch. So maybe dinner, you can do this strategy that I'm getting ready to share with you. But what I did is while I was there, I treated her to dinner. Yes, I did. And I prepared for it, meaning I knew how much money I needed. I put it aside in an envelope, and that was the money that I was going to invest in connecting with the people who I wanted to connect with. We did dinner. We came up with our first collaboration. Now we're here, 2019. The rest is history. Before Market Your Message Live, this is another story. My signature system was Slay Your Brand. I don't know if you guys remember Slay Your Brand. That was my first signature program. And from that same event that I'm telling you guys about, I ended up having 3 affiliate partners who were way more well-known than me, okay? Who came in and were partners for my launch, promoted my launch, served in my launch, meaning they spoke. Desiree Lee, shout out to Desiree Lee, top international author from Atlanta. She was my first affiliate and totally came in and killed it. Taught my clients how to write a book in 24 hours. in my signature program. The connection was made at a live event. I'm giving you guys real stories. I'm giving you guys real things, real action steps that I did. And everything that I'm sharing with you happened in 2017. Now I'm a multiple six-figure income owner who has an amazing business. And I'm going to tell you that a lot of the success I see now came from that one event and the connections that were made in the room. And because I went there very prepared for what I wanted to do. And many of you need to understand, when you go to events, it's not only about learning something. Yeah, you're going to learn. Absolutely. We're going to hang out. We're going to have fun. What you see is what you get. So please don't expect a different person when you see me live. This is who I am. We're going to have a great time. However, you're supposed to be leveraging these opportunities. You're supposed to be ready to connect with people in the room. You're supposed to be ready. You're supposed to know, if Demetia, who's here with us live, and I gave you guys her link so you can go and see that live stream. If you know she's a LinkedIn expert, she specializes in helping corporate professionals implement multiple streams of income. You know that this is someone you might want to do a collaborative webinar with, or have her as a speaker at your event, or you speak at her event. I'm just really being real here. You guys are business owners. So you have to think about this stuff beforehand, plan it, and go to these events with a game plan. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, okay, so the excitement came. Let me recap and make sure I didn't miss anything. So before the event, you want to know who you're connecting with first. Start connecting with them online. And if you want to be real about this stuff, make a purchase. And this one is big. Make a purchase. Kim McCarter, who was my other affiliate for that launch, that purchase was a huge purchase that was made before that event. Okay? So I need you guys to understand that what I'm sharing with you is the real deal, okay? And if you guys, another thing, which is extra, at Market Your Message Live, one of the sessions that we're doing when we talk about marketing your message, one of the sessions that I'm going to be teaching you is how to leverage connections. Okay, I actually have specific ways on how you can make joint ventures be the main marketing strategy for your business. Okay, so many of you who are not ready to use paid advertising yet, which I'm not a fan of, okay, many of you are in that position. You guys are key people who need to understand the value of relationships in business. You guys are the people who need to be making deals. And this is another story or extra, because I just said making deals. And, when you hear something like making deals, sometimes it could come off a little sleazy, right? Making deals. But I need you to understand that when you get to this level of business, that's exactly what's happening behind the scenes. It's at least 4 deals that I have made this week alone with some of my sales funnels that are going to be advertising over the next couple of weeks with other leaders. And, prime example, yesterday, shout out to Sean Mize. Many of you guys may not know him. He's not really in our online space, but he's a top online marketer. And I've been following him for years from the network marketing industry. And yesterday, he sent out this email. I've been on his list for over 10 years. And yesterday he sent out this email where he was talking about, what type of coach do you want to be, something. I thought it was real decent. I responded to the email and I said to him, we spoke a couple of months ago and I didn't get to follow up with you, but I have a couple of offers that I'm sending out right now and I think that we could be great together. And this has happened yesterday. He responded back. He said, sure, let me know what you got. And this is quick conversation that happened in like 10 minutes, a deal was made. And I'm telling you exactly how it went down. No friendly conversation, nothing. He said, tell me what you got. I responded, offer 1, my challenge. Offer 2, my summit course. Offer 3, market your message. I was thinking of doing a joint webinar. What did I say? I was thinking of doing a joint webinar with you. Here are the 3 offers. Here are the prices of the offer. So I gave him the investment of the offer. And then at the end, I said, of course, I know we would have to choose, the price for your audience. He responded, what are the conversion rates? That's it. What are the conversion rates? I went back. I told him what my conversion rates were personally and what conversion rates I've gotten from doing joint, webinars and doing this partnership with someone else. He picked which one he went. And then he said, okay, let's go. Here's the date. He chose the challenge and we're scheduled. And it's like, it happened so fast. And I'm sharing this with you because I need you to understand that I'm on this journey too. Okay. So I may be about 10 steps ahead of you, but I'm on this journey too. And what happened yesterday in that conversation is the first time it ever happened to me. All the other joint ventures that I've done, I've had to get on the phone and speak to people, and really they, want to understand if we flow and if we match and if I'm good for their audience and vice versa. But this guy, we didn't even talk. It was an email conversation. It was straight numbers. So I'm sharing this with you because I need you to understand that when you start getting to this level, and the theme for Market Your Message this year is execute to elevate, because I'm all about execution. You can learn, but if you don't do the work, you're not going to elevate in your business. And if what you really want is to elevate, they talk about deals. There's not feelings, it's numbers. Does that make sense for you guys? Let me see. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Hey, Sandra. That's good. You were really thinking ahead. I really was. Hey, Felicia, darling. Right? So that's it. Okay. I didn't plan on sharing all of this stuff, but that's the point I'm trying to make. If you're going to go to events, you're a business owner, leverage your time, leverage these connections. You have no idea what it is like getting in a room with other people who are on this journey too. We put our power together and magic happens. That is what happens when you are physically in the room versus when you meet people online, right? So, okay, so that's what I have for you. That's what I want you to do. I want you guys to be prepared with who you want to connect with. I want you guys to grab your tickets to Market Your Message Live. If you're a coach, a consultant, or a service professional, that is the place to be, okay? We're going to be talking all about messaging, marketing, and monetizing your business. And I've also made sure that I created different times in the event where you guys are going to connect with each other, because that's what this is all about, all right? That's what this is all about. So I'm going to leave all the information for you below. I'm going to close off this live stream because I need to be able to repurpose this. Y'all know how it goes. So this is going to stream on YouTube. This is going to stream on the Nyala Phillip Consulting page. And this is going to get repurposed in a different way. And then I'm going to come right back. So I want you guys to stick around, and we're going to talk about, it makes no sense for me to come back later. So we're going to talk about sales. All right. So I'm going to talk to you about some tips, some high level tips that's going to help you close more sales. All right. Okay. I'll see you guys in a minute.